Alrighty, good morning friends, or afternoon, happy Sunday. So we're going to start at the top of our mat. We're going to start with our sun salutation A as our warm-up today. So we're going to take our hands above head, nice big inhale. Connect at the top. We're going to exhale, bring them down past the midline of our body, back to our side. We're engaging our glutes here. We're going to find our back bend. Take a nice big inhale. Sweep those arms up above head. And then we're exhaling, we're folding forward, we're hinging at our hips, we're finding the floor or the legs with our fingers, hands to knees, flat back, nice big inhale. We're going to find the floor with our hands, jump or step back to a high plank. Here we're going to shift forward on an inhale, take the knees down if you need to. We're going to exhale, we're going to lower down, tuck the elbows, chaturanga, low plank. Inhale. Cobra or upward dog, whatever you want right now. Exhale, back to your downward dog, and here we're going to take our 3 to 5 rounds of breath. We're going to take our hips from side to side. We're finding our movements. Bend the knees, bring the chest towards the toes. We're doing our body scan. We're paying attention. What are you feeling right now within yourself? Those sensations coming through. And we're going to take our gaze between those thumbs. And we're going to slowly walk our feet up our mat between the hands. Take our hands to our knees. We're going to flatten our back. Nice big inhale. Exhale, fold forward to where we can comfortably take it. Nice big inhale up. Hands above head. Stretch out. And voila, we have done our round of sun salutation A. Right. So we've got our hip, flex, extend, rotate, and bend. So we're going to have our feet under our hips, hip width apart. We're going to take a nice big inhale here. Exhale. Right, we're going to fully engage our core. We're going to inhale deeply. And we're going to find a flat back and fold down, bringing the chest towards our mat. Exhale fully. We're going to find our flat back. We're going to let our arms hang. And we're going to take a few rounds of breath here. So we're looking down at our mat, feeling that incredible stretch in the back of those legs here. The core is nice and engaged. See if you can take it a little bit further. Breathe in deeply. Exhale fully. See if you can take it a little bit further. Take it to where you can take it. And again, nice big inhale, taking it that little bit further, hinging at the hips, we're not bending. And then see if you can bring those fingertips to the mat, and if you can't, go to where you can. Breathing in deeply. Right, let's slowly come back up. So inhale, come up slightly, and exhale. Inhale up, slightly, exhale. One more, coming all the way up. Right, we're going to find our back bend. So we're keeping our feet nice and grounded. We're engaging our glutes, and we're inhaling deeply as we back bend. We're going to hold it for a few rounds of breath. And back up. Let's fold one more time, engaging that core. Exhale. Flat back. Let those arms drop. We're just going to stay here. Look down at the mat. Nice flat back. And then we'll come back up and we're going to do our side bend. So we take our arms above head, inhale deeply, hug the ears. Exhale, bend to one side. Inhale up. Exhale, bend to the other. One more on each side. Make it count. And up. And awesome. Hands on our hips. And we're just going to make circles. Go one way. Let's go 5 times. And then we're going to take it the other way. So my mic has just died here. Right, so we're going to come to the back of our mat and we're going to come down onto our bellies and we're going to find our scorpion twist. So straightening out our right arm, we've got a bend in our left, and we're going to look at our left hand and we're going to lift our left leg and we're going to bend the knee and bring that toe behind the right leg, aiming to get it onto the floor. Twisting, breathing, cool, calm and controlled, enjoying that incredible stretch in that right shoulder. All right, we're going to bring that leg back to our mat. Take our forehead to our mat, straighten up the left arm now, bend the right. We're looking at our right hand. We're raising that right leg, bringing those toes over to touch the ground behind the left leg. Breathing, cool, calm and controlled, and enjoying this incredible twist in spine. All right, bringing that leg back down to earth. We're going to take it the other side again. Bending the left, looking at that left hand, raising the left leg and twisting. Finding our scorpion twist. Enjoying that incredible stretch. Rinse of the spine. Back down to earth with that leg and other side. Twist. Breathe. Enjoy. All right, well done. Right, we're going to bend both elbows now. And we're just moving our shoulders around. Bringing the shoulders down to the mat. We're going to bring our elbows down to the mat. We're just moving in ways that feel good within our own self. Creating a flow, fluid movement. And we're going to come up and we're going to find our downward dog. So we're going to come into our downward dog here. We're going to take a few rounds of breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. We're going to find our half pigeon. So we're going to bring forward our right knee when we're ready and place it behind that right wrist. Finding our half pigeon. We're going to take our hands outside of our mat, so nice and wide. Come up to the fingertips, deep inhale. We're going to exhale. We're going to fold down, take the head down to the mat. Inhale up onto the fingertips, open the chest, exhale down. Let's go for 3 more. So we got 1, 2, last one, 3. Coming up onto those fingertips, opening the chest, inhaling deeply. Exhale back down. Right, let's take our hands back onto our mat. And we're going to lift up into a high plank here. Cool, so let's bring that left knee, bring it behind the left wrist, finding our half pigeon again, hands out as wide as our mat, onto our fingertips. Deep inhale, open the chest. Exhale, coming down, folding forward, bringing the forehead to the mat. Back up. Exhale, fully down. Back up. 3, 2 more. Inhale up onto those fingertips, open the chest, exhale down. Last one, big inhale, exhale down. All right, we're bringing those hands to our mat and we're coming up to a downward dog. So we're going to do our dog strength here. We're going to find our upward dog variation. So we inhale deeply, we bring our hips down towards our mat. We're staying up on our toes, and then we exhale fully back to our downward dog. Inhale, upward dog variation. Exhale, fully downward dog. Let's go for 10. So we go 1, 2. Inhale deeply. Exhale. 4, 5. Find your rhythm. 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Downward dog. Stretch her out. Drop the knees, and we're going to find our tabletop. So our shoulders are under our wrists, our knees are under our hips, and we're going to thread our needle. So we're going to raise up our left hand, take it all the way to the sky, thread the needle, tap the shoulder and the head onto the mat. So we inhale up, we exhale, thread. Inhale up, exhale, thread. So we're going to go for 5 more. So we got 1, 2, nice and controlled, 3. Inhale up, exhale, thread. Back to tabletop, other side, raise that arm, thread that needle. Inhale up, exhale, thread. 3, 4. Inhale up, exhale, 5, 6. Last one coming. Thread that needle back to our tabletop. And we're just going to sit here for a few rounds of breath. We're going to breathe, wiggle, drop the head, relax, rock backwards and forwards ever so slightly. And then we're going to find our backs to our mat and find our bridge pose, our final bit of work. So coming down onto our mat, we're finding our bridge. So ideally our fingertips are going to be nearly touching or touching our heels. And we're going to take a big inhale. And we're going to lift up the hips to the sky, and we're going to raise our arms above head. So inhaling deeply, and then we exhale. We're going to bring our butt back down to earth and let those arms come back as well. Inhale up, bringing the arms above head, lifting the hips as high as you can, and then we're exhaling back down. Inhale, lift those hips as high as you can, arms above head. Exhale, bring that butt back down to earth and the arms. Inhale up, really push those hips. Exhale down. Alright, let's do a few rounds of this at our own pace. Enjoy your own rhythm. With every inhale, take those hips up even further. Really push them to the sky, back down to earth. Big inhale, breathing in through the nose, exhaling fully out through the mouth. A few more. Enjoy the movement, move with the breath, pay attention, and don't stress. Alright, this is our last one. Take those hips as high as you can. Big deep inhale, exhale back down, fully exhaling. We're going to straighten up the legs, let our heels come down to earth. We're going to take our palms and face them upright. We find our Savasana here, our final pose, our corpse pose. So ideally we want to lie here for at least a good couple of minutes. I know in these videos I usually only do about 30 seconds, but that's because I have a time frame. But you want to be really enjoying this moment, reflecting, breathing, deeply inhaling, taking the breath all the way down to the belly, expanding the belly and the chest. holding the breath inward for a few seconds and then fully exhaling. Here we really do pay attention, we send out our gratitude, we reflect. Namaste to all of you out there, and kudos to everyone giving this a go. We really are building that habit, creating that strong foundation, that better mobility on the daily. Thank you for being here, and my apologies for this recording because my mic decided to shit itself. Not really one for dubbing over, but here we are. See you tomorrow with all technical issues fixed, hopefully. Namaste.